What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be reacting to This by Greg Doucette, Tiger Fitness, Mark Lobliner, More False Accusations. This is basically Greg's reaction to this guy, Mark Lobliner, who I think is an IFBB pro, who is basically calling out Greg Doucette for calling out all these other people and saying that he's only getting he's only growing on YouTube as quickly as he is because he is being, because he's starting drama or clout chasing is what they say in this video. I've watched half of this and I I thought there were a lot of very interesting things in here that I wanted to kind of explain. So I'm going to be making this video about it. Anyway, let's get started. It's 20 minutes, so we're going to be watching it at 1.5 speed. So yeah, here we go.
Name them. Name one person in jail because of me. Name the person. Name it. Have the name written there. Millions of people follow this. There's all people around the world. Name the person that went to jail. Name them. Coach Greg, and today I'm reviewing a video done by Mark Lobliner. I'm all for cloud chasing, and I understand it makes sense to talk about me if there's something trending, and I understand that. However, it would be nice to get some of the information that you present actually correct. And just so you know, I used to watch this guy, and I liked Mark Lobliner because he was very outspoken. He kind of yelled loud. He was always like amped up, very reminiscent to how I do my videos, okay? In your face, telling you what he thinks, and so on. So rather disappointed to see him make a video where he got so much of the information incorrect.
As you guys know, like, Chris is my man. He's a business partner. He's a friend. He's one of my best friends in the industry. We've been together for so long as friends, as business partners.
So he's doing a video about me because his friend and business partner, Chris Jones, made a video about me.
In 2012, this dude was around, but he went through a transformation or a fake in the fucking of being something he really isn't.
I'm in the hole. They had a zero side effects. It's about a zero.
Greg, that wasn't even long ago. Where did this new voice come in, Greg?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I've never talked normal. You've never seen me have a debate with Ali. You've never seen me do a video where I'm talking to Ali or use a regular voice in any of my videos. It's shocking. It's just 2012. Now all of my videos are all yelling. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Or is it just sometimes I get worked up and I scream and I shout, wait, what is it? And I sound like a friggin' parrot from Aladdin. You think Gilbert Godfrey, every time he opens his mouth, even when he whispers, sounds like that? Are you guys that foolish? Are you guys that lacking in intelligence?
And I think we've gotten to the point of these new clout-chasing shit talkers that I think the old school needs to step the fuck up. Look, I need drama and I need all this YouTube bullshit as much as I need a hemorrhoid.
I like how Mark Lobliner is literally a hypocrite and doing exactly what he says other people are doing. He has to come out here and stop it. And meanwhile, people say I'm a hypocrite because I do natty or not videos on people and I'm not natural. Yet, here's the thing. I openly tell people all the time that I'm not natural. A hypocrite would be somebody who's a fake natty calling out other fake natties.
But honestly, you know...
Okay, so a lot of interesting stuff here. And this, once I saw this part of the video, it made sense to me why a lot of these, I guess, old school, what are they? Old school fitness YouTubers or old school fitness personalities who have a reasonable presence on YouTube because they're famous, and if you're famous, people will fucking subscribe to your YouTube channel just because you're famous. Why do these people have a problem with Greg Doucette? Well, and aside from the whole like, oh, why'd you change your voice? Why do you scream now? Like, okay, fine, they're just trying to rip on him for something. That's really all that is. But that's not the real issue. The real issue is that they don't like that he is calling out all of these people on these natty or not videos. All of these famous fitness celebrities, really, is what it is. They don't like it, really. And once I saw this, it kind of made sense to me why all of these people are, I don't want to say jealous. Is it jealous of Greg Doucette and his, meteoric rise to fame? I think it is. And the real reason, this is really the point of what I was going to say in this whole video, right? Like, why do people like Greg Doucette? Why does he generate such a good response from people? Why are people responding so favorably to him and not to, the generic equivalent of this guy who's like, oh, who's basically saying the same thing as Greg Doucette does. Like, all these guys say the fucking same thing, like work out hard, I don't know, fucking eat protein. Like, there's not a lot of variety in all this bodybuilding fucking lingo, right? All these like recommendations in fitness courses. It's like fucking eat chicken and, work out. And I know Greg says he's like, oh, well, you can eat whatever you want, whatever, fine. The difference comes down to one simple thing, is that Greg Doucette is trustworthy and these guys are not. And it's for the simple reason that Greg, and there are a few other YouTubers who do this as well, discloses the fact that he takes steroids. And what sets him apart from all of these other guys, like what is Greg is like the perfect combination of a professional bodybuilder, somebody who's 100% open about his steroid use, somebody who looks the part, like he's jacked, he's got low body fat, he's got a great physique, and he also has like a master's in kinesiology. So he's got all of these things, right? He's got the aesthetic, he's got the scientific background, let's call it, or I don't know, he's got the degree, right? And what else did I say? And he's relatable, I guess. Well, not really relatable, but he's honest about his steroid use. And these guys are not, right? That's why all of these guys are so fucking pissed off about him, because they're like, the unspoken rule in the fitness community is that you do steroids, you get really jacked, you sell fucking BCAAs and protein powder, and you don't fucking tell anybody that you're on steroids, and you don't point out to other people that other people are on steroids. You just don't do it. It's not like, it's like a professional athlete saying the same thing. Like, oh yeah, these guys are all on steroids. Like people are going to look at that person and say, that's not cool, man. You can't do that because you're taking food out of their mouth. And that's really kind of what you're going to see in the rest of this video, where once you look at it through that frame, it becomes very clear why these guys like Cali Muscle and this fucking guy, and anybody else really who has a problem with Greg Doucette, who's already established and famous, and makes a response saying like, oh, well, why are you like, being a little bitch about it, Greg? Like, you're a beta cuck. Like, part of that is just them trying to talk shit about somebody who's popular so that he'll mention them, because he seems to be like mention fucking all these people all the time. But anyway, let's go on.
You know what? I'm tired of seeing what this shit's become. And honestly, these guys are getting a ton of views. I'm not mad at that, man. I'm not mad at success. What I'm mad at is how they're getting the success. And I'm mad at the fact that it's at the expense of others, bringing other people down. And we did that shit in the past, but it was kind of funny.
Meanwhile, 90% of the videos I do are all positive, and a majority of the freaking natty or nots, I often say they're natural. And if they're not, I brag up what they do and how it doesn't matter if you're freaking fake natty or not. I just tell people the truth. I tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. So many people just say what people want. And you know the actual truth? The people who get the most followers aren't the ones who are the most honest. It's the people who say the most bullshit. Like, here's my 2 weeks to get abs. Do this for 2 weeks and get abs. Calories in and calories out. That doesn't work. Eat whatever you want. Just don't eat after 6:30 and you lose weight. Things like that. Stupid things. Those are the people getting all the views.
Like, we were gentlemen about it. This dude is a 46-year-old, and I'm old as shit at 40. IFBB pro.
Why are there quotations around being an IB pro?
Who's just going out, clout chasing, talking shit, doing natty or not videos about people that I respect and like. And I think he crossed the line with Chris. And Chris,
I never did a natty or not on Chris. I never knew who he was until yesterday. I had no idea he was a freaking business partner of this guy. Nothing. I never did a natty or not on him. I never said he was natural or unnatural. I never did anything to say if he was a good guy, bad guy, smart, intelligent, if you should follow him or not. I do a lot of natty or not videos, and I do a lot of videos on YouTubers, and I say, do they give quality information? Is this somebody that I would listen to? Do I recommend they listen to you? So why are you coming in, making a BS video talking about me, talking about Chris, when Chris did a video talking about me and I never even spoke about him? Never even heard of him.
And it's time. It's time. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I didn't watch one video of this guy's, not a whole one. Can you talk again?
A zero.
Which obviously I thought that was his voice. Turns out it's an act. He's literally trying to sound like that. What the fuck? It down.
So if I say a zero, because I like saying it, because I like rolling R's, so what? In the real world, I say zero. My dad says zero. That's how he says it. So I say it like he does. Am I not allowed to sound like my dad if I want to? Is that such a bad thing? He says zero.
And sometimes you just gotta knock my cookies in their place.
Yeah, especially when they're whiny little assholes with nothing natty about them.
Yeah, I'm a whiny little asshole, nothing natty about me, even though I've spoken about it. I even
So it seems to me these guys have never actually watched any of his videos, really. It's like, you know what this reminds me of? Is people who will talk shit about Jordan Peterson, say he's a Nazi and he's fucking alt-right and like whatever, all this retarded shit, where if you'd ever read any of his, even like a fucking page in his books, or listen to him speak for a minute in any of the videos or interviews that he's done, you would understand that that's not what he's about at all, right? It's like the same thing. What is the so it's either that they have no fucking idea what they're talking about and they've never actually seen a Greg Doucette video. Doesn't seem like that's the case, because these guys, the guy just said he watched a couple of his videos yesterday. So it's either that, or they are like intentionally misunderstanding the point of his videos. Or you know what it really is, probably, is that they are just upset that somebody's finally calling out all these fake ass fitness YouTubers. And I don't even know, are these guys fucking fitness YouTubers? The guy's he's a professional bodybuilder or something. Anyway, they're just mad that somebody's calling all of them out because he's fucking taking food out of their, you know, taking money out of their pocket. It's like, actually, bro, you're not allowed to fucking promote supplements and claim that they are the reason why you're fucking jacked and ripped when you're lying about the naughty sauce that you're injecting every week. You know, you're not allowed to do that. That's actually not cool. And the fact that it's been going on in the fitness industry since the days of Arnold, really, since there even was a fitness industry, that doesn't mean it's okay. And the fact that you built your career on fucking lying to people or hiding the fact that you're on roids and, you know, saying it's your training program or saying it's this fucking supplement or this protein powder, or the fact that you eat chicken 6 times a day or all this other bullshit, that's not okay. And here is finally somebody, and, you know, it's different when, what's that guy's name? Philion, or I think it's Philion, right? The dude with the hair and the glasses. It's different when that guy does it because he's like, you know, he's a personal trainer. He's like a skinny guy. It's not one of your own doing it. It's not another roided out bodybuilder also doing it. You know, that it makes it even, it stings even more when you see a guy on roids who's accomplished and a fucking, I don't know, I think he's won shows, right? Like he's a successful bodybuilder, you could call him. It hurts even more because this guy is able to make money and, you know, advance his career without just depending on his aesthetic and marketing fucking products because people watch him because he looks good, which is what these other guys seem to have to rely on, unfortunately, and why they're pissed.
Have my cycles I've done on the freaking internet literally posted. This is what I took to turn pro. Literally, it's there. This is what I took to break a world record for bench press. Like, I'm telling you so honestly what I've done. Why are you going here and saying, oh, but he's not even natural? Do I look freaking natural?
When you're a parasite, when you survive off of other people, off of sucking their blood, you're basically a tick on a cow's ass. And that is where I see this guy. He is the new natty or not guy.
You think it's just natty or nots? You really need to watch some of my videos. Maybe look at the videos I posted just in the last year, or even in the last month. You guys crazy? You don't like natty or nots? Don't watch any. I got so much variety. You want to talk about mental health, about physical health, about losing weight, bulking, not bulking, this, what foods to eat to lose weight. I got it all. These guys name drop me. They got 8,000 views, which is way more than they get on any normal video they produce. So they're doing exactly what they hate and getting the benefits of it, but then critiquing the fact that I've done it.
Chris, Callie, all us guys, like we are the OGs. Greg ain't a part of that. Greg's not a part of that group.
It's discrimination, really, isn't it? It's discriminating against me because I'm a new person to the industry. Even though I've been posting videos since 2006, I just didn't know how to post them properly. Didn't have the education, didn't have the freaking tech skills. Just randomly posted videos. Here's me doing 54 reps with 2 plates, bench press, combine record. I beat it.
Well, by bringing down Callie, Callie brought up his girl, and I didn't see that, but that's out of bounds. But Callie will say some things. Callie will definitely go over the top and say some things. Political correctness is not his strength.
Does that make sense? Hey, Callie, didn't he bring up Nick's strength and powers? I don't talk about other men. Then he goes on to bring up Nick's strength and power out of nowhere, put him down. Why would he do that, Mark? Why would he do that? Really, critically analyze and think about this. You're friends with these people, yes. But you need to support every decision your friends make. Or when they do something wrong, mistake, lie about something, make up a story, do research on someone that didn't make sense, that was actually a lie that somebody just posted at random, with no proof, and support that, or say, hey, if I were you, I'd take that video down because, you know, it's libel. It's not proper. It's slanderous. I would take that down. It's a lie. You probably don't want that image. And maybe just make an actual real apology video, of which I would accept because why would I care? I move on. I want to do these videos to prove that I'm right 99.6% of the time. This is not one of the times I'm wrong.
And the thing is, if someone comes at you out of nowhere for no reason at all, you're just minding your own business, doing your own thing, and this guy blindsides you making a trash video on you, to me, that's open invitation for all-out war, no matter what it takes. Like, just drop the nuke, end this shit.
Apparently, if you come...
These guys are fucking retarded, straight up. Like, they're actually retarded. And to be fair, the reason I'm making this video, I know nobody's going to watch this anyway. Maybe like 300 people who watch all my videos, they'll watch these, right? What these guys don't understand is that they are... If you make a video about somebody and say, oh, he's probably not natties, probably on fucking steroids, and anybody who looks at Cali Muscle... Like, you know do you guys not know who Cali Muscle is? I feel like probably some of you don't know who this is. Just to show you who they're talking about here. Like, who is this guy? This is the guy that he made a video saying that he's on steroids. This is the guy, right? It's not going to load. This guy. Is this a shock to any of you? Like, is it out of bounds to say that this guy is on fucking steroids? And this is what he looks like now. He looks exactly like this. It's an old picture, but the dude, if anything, is more jacked and more ripped than this and has a lower body fat percentage, if that's even possible. You're not allowed to say this guy's on fucking steroids. Give me a break. Are you kidding me? You're not allowed to say that. He's attacking this guy if he says he's on steroids. And by the way, if any of you have ever seen any of Greg Doucette's Natty or Not videos, he spends the first like 5 minutes talking about how amazing their physique is. He's like, he's got the best genetics. He's got the best physique. He looks amazing. I wish I looked like him. Like on and on and on. It's like, all right, bro, we get it. Like he looks great, you know? Gets the point. But like his like trash videos are pretty much a trash video of what you would expect from a Canadian person, where he's basically like, oh my God, he looks so amazing. And that's the trash video, you know? Is he on steroids? Yeah, of course. Look at this fucking guy. And he's not just on a little bit either. The dude is blasting fucking hardcore year round. You know? I don't care how good your genetics are. You're not going to look like this year round without blasting a ton of fucking roids. You know? Look at this. The dude's a freak. An actual certified freak. In a good way. It doesn't look bad. But like, you're not allowed to say that that guy is on steroids. And you heard what he said before. He's like, oh, we're the old guard. Me, Chris, Callie. Like, that's the thing, bro, is that nobody fucking trusts the old guard. The old guard is what gives fitness a bad name. All of this fucking, anytime you lie about your steroid use, that's bad. You know, you're not a professional athlete. You're going to lose a sponsorship or something like that. I mean, I guess you could make that argument that like you lose your sponsorship or whatever, but like smarten up a little bit, like try and make some money in other ways, you know? If you, and here's why, if you, like this guy looks pretty fit. This guy, I'm sure, you know, is also fit. But if you look like this, right, and you promote a lifestyle or a training program or a supplement, or you promote some sort of solution that you charge money for, and you imply, maybe if you don't even say it directly, right, but you just imply through your existence and your promotion of whatever it is that you're promoting, that the results that you have are directly because of this program or this supplement or whatever the fuck, this piece of workout equipment, and you don't disclose the fact that a very sizable chunk of your progress, like you would not be able to attain this look if you were not on steroids. If you don't disclose that, that is dishonest, and nobody fucking likes that. And nobody's going to give a fuck about you if you do that. And people are going to stay away from you. And they're going to gravitate towards somebody like Greg Doucette, who's straight up honest with that shit, you know? And there's other YouTubers out there who do that as well. But as far as I know, no other like professional bodybuilders who are so open about it. I don't know. I don't really like watch too many of these fucking people because I think they're all pretty fucking cringe, to be honest with you. But like, Greg is one of the few that I watch because, you know, his videos are pretty entertaining, really. This guy, I mean, what? You're going to go like, what did you say, all out war because, you know, somebody made a natty or not video about your friend who's obviously on fucking steroids? And for those of you who don't know, all right, so basically like a little bit of background, Greg made a video about this guy, Calum Muscle. And then Callie Muscle, they made like a few videos going back and forth. And Callie's response was like, oh, I'm sorry you're such a little bitch, Greg. And you got upset because you were like bullied in school. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you from the bullies in school. I forgive you for making a natty or not video about me because you're a little bitch or something like that. And then he made fun of his girlfriend, called his girlfriend ugly or some shit. It's like, you're not fooling anybody, bro. You're not fooling anyone. You are showing your ass. You look like a fucking idiot. And not just to me, really, to any impartial observer who's looking at both situations, who's not emotionally invested in like, oh yeah, I'm on Team Greg, like I like Greg Doucette, I don't like these other guys. It has nothing to do with that. It's like you look at two people, one of them says, hey, here's some facts about you, you're on fucking steroids, and somebody else says, well, you're just a little bitch and your girlfriend's ugly. It's like, come on, bro. What, you're not going to address the facts here? Like, what about these supplements you're promoting? What about your fucking workout program? Maybe you think it's a good idea to come clean and say like, oh yeah, actually I am on a bunch of fucking steroids. Actually I am.
No matter what it takes, like just drop the nuke, end this shit.
Apparently, if you come at somebody for no reason, then you can drop the nukes and you can destroy the person. It's all out war. Okay, so let's start one again. Just for fun. Mark Lobliner is not natural. Oh my goodness, he's all out war now. Mark Lobliner, he's not natural. I bet he's on HRT. In fact, I watched the video. We watched proof. He's on HRT. He's admitted it. I think he did tests and DECA and other stuff. Okay, and it wasn't at low doses, way higher than Coach Red's dose. I came after him. I told him some news. This shocking revelation. Mark Lobliner is not natural. Oh my goodness, all out war. So I said, Calum Muscle, who has his supreme genetics, and I like watching his videos, and he's entertaining and funny and all this stuff, but he's not natural. And who cares if he's not natural? Oh my goodness, I'm going to insult his girlfriend and do all kinds of mean things because it's all out war. Say I was not natural. He speaks the freaking truth. Oh my goodness. If Calum Muscle had made this video, or if Mark Lobliner did and said, here's the video, natty or not, Coach Red. Coach Red is not natty. And here's the proof. In 2012, he turned pro. He got the second pro card against Antoine Bayon, who's in the Mr. Olympia this year. He beat out, for the pro card, he beat out Zane Watson and Dura, both of which have been in the Olympia. Beat those two guys out for the pro card. He's a fake pro. He never earned his pro card. It was an easy win. I beat 7 pros. Larry Vanetta beat as well in that show. He is also an IB pro. So you're saying I suck, yet I beat all these pros to get my pro card. Does that make sense? And there are more. I just listed some of them. But I suck.
Chris said something about he has a criminal record for selling steroids, and then Chris alleged that this dude snitched. And that's why I didn't get any time. Snitching isn't something we do.
Apparently, I snitched out a bunch of people who went to jail to keep me out of jail. Even though I had 20 months house arrest, $50,000 fine, and nobody else went to jail. The 0 people in prison. None. Not one. Name them. Name one person in jail. Because of me. Name the person. Name it. Have their name written there. Millions of people follow this. There's all people around the world. Name the person that went to jail. Name them. It's Canada. I'm in Canada. Canadian. Y'all in the U.S., we have different laws. You can do one thing in my country and get a different penalty than another country. Y'all know there's different laws in different countries? It is so wrong to do what you guys did. You guys need to take the videos down. You're going to leave them, though, because you want the more spews for more views, which is all the videos I do talking about spews for views. I say, you did this, said this, lied about that, and it's wrong, and I'm going to correct it. You don't like it because you made the freaking mistake and I corrected it. That's what's happening. People don't like being wrong, being called out. And they don't like the fact they're here now, and other people are moving ahead of them, so they try to tear it down.
I have his...
That's a great point right there. So a couple things. First of all, bodybuilding's pretty gay, huh? No offense, but I don't know. I mean, props to him. He's got a great physique and all that, blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't know. It's kind of gay. He looks great. Whatever. Looks amazing. All these guys look fucking jacked for sure. But he's right. They're just mad because he is more successful and more popular than them. He hasn't been around for as long. People like him more. They trust him more because he is going after these unpopular people for being fucking liars. Really, that's what it comes down to. These guys are fucking liars. They are liars. And yeah, okay, fine. It's a lie of omission. Maybe nobody asked them. This guy, I don't know about this guy. I think this guy's just trying to instigate to get fucking views on his video. Like, really, honestly. And this guy too, for sure. And you could say that I'm doing the same thing. I'm making a video about this too because I just want people to watch my video and follow the drama. Yeah, kind of, a little bit. That's definitely part of the motivation. But another reason is that I think this is a very good illustration of why people, for the longest time, were so kind of turned off by the fitness industry. Because you see these fucking roided out dudes promoting supplements, promoting their fucking programs, not mentioning at all that they're on fucking steroids, and people fall for the bullshit and they buy the fucking diet plan and they buy the fucking workout program. And there's no mention whatsoever of like, oh yeah, I actually have really good genetics, and oh yeah, I'm actually fucking permablasting 500 milligrams of test a week. There's no mention of that. And then you have some fucking new guy who comes out and who's like, yeah, actually guys, this guy looks like this because he's on fucking gear and he's been on gear his whole fucking life. And you're never going to look like that in a million years. So, and what that implies is like, don't buy this fucking idiot's programs or whatever he's selling, because the only reason he looks like that is because he's on gear. If he's selling gear, go ahead, buy his fucking gear. He obviously knows like where to get the good shit. But if you're going to buy anything else from him or take anything else that he says seriously, you're wasting your time. There are fine a few exceptions, like guys who are on gear, who look really good, who also give good training advice. I'm not saying that never happens, but you know, that I don't want to say that doesn't matter, but like, it's just, it was very taboo until only really a few years ago to say that you did steroids. It was very taboo. Like even today, it's still kind of taboo. there's a little bit of a newer movement of people, YouTubers, right? Greg Doucette, More Plates, More Dates. Ryan Ankrum also has a lot of videos. There's some other dude, I think he's like Hawaiian or Filipino or something. He talks about fucking steroids all the time. All these TRT channels, it's starting to become more and more mainstream. But you still have the old guard, right? All these old like YouTube celebrities and fitness people who will deny it till their last day because they've been denying it for fucking 10, 15 years. So of course they're going to keep denying it, right? They've lied so many times where now if they come out and say, oh, actually, guys, I was lying about it the whole time. Sorry. I'm actually on fucking steroids and here's my cycle. It's going to look, it's understandable why they wouldn't want to do that. But that doesn't mean it's not right, is the point. And not only does that not mean it's not right, but that is also, in my opinion, what is preventing them from reaching levels of popularity that Greg Doucette is reaching now and the speed at which he is reaching them. When somebody asked me to do a reaction video of Greg Doucette back maybe a year and a half ago. The dude had 30,000 subscribers. 30,000. He's got almost 1 million now. Huge rise. Why? Because he just fucking calls people out. He's like, nope, that guy's a fucking liar. That guy's a fucking liar. You can't look like that. Don't fucking believe it. Yeah, fine. He looks great. He looks amazing. And like, you should still try and work out anyway. And okay, like he looks great. Maybe this guy gives good advice. Maybe this guy doesn't. But have fucking realistic expectations of what you can actually achieve. And don't fall for some fucking roided out juice head saying that you can get it in 7 minutes a day or with this program or this fucking piece of equipment, because it's not true. It's fucking bullshit. And people are mad.
Greg, his resume's kind of weak. He's got...
I don't know, man. He's a YouTuber.
That's true. He's got that on there.
My weak resume says a short list of Greg's accomplishments. Education. Dean's List every year. Kinesiology, K University. MS Kinesiology, St. Francis Xavier University. Highest GPA, 3.93 out of 4. So the highest average every year I went to school. University medal, highest average. That's a weak resume. So apparently I didn't study very hard. Didn't study hard enough. These guys are probably, their PhDs, probably highest average. They're probably just way smarter than me. I've been pro status 2012. It says 54 bodybuilding competitions that I've entered, but it's actually 59. This was written a little bit a while ago. 4th place, 2019, IB Pro, Niagara Falls. Not the best. I'm not in the friggin' Mr. Olympia. I'm not in the top 10 in the world, but I'm not horrible, not poor awful. Certainly a respectable, acceptable guy who's a pro. Somebody that actually looks the part of being a pro bodybuilder. 60 powerlifting contest, official Guinness Book of World Record holder. I officially broke the friggin' record. My name is in the friggin' book. I had the book home. 400 plus pounds, 50 reps, 51 seconds. Okay, so if you can beat that, then post the video and show me how strong you are. 4 plates aside, 50 reps, no problem. Do it. WPC World Champion 90 kg and overall. 2011. Overall, WC Worlds won overall. That's not even just my weight class, that's overall. And I'm currently world record holder for masters, that's 90 kg in a bench press. In the world. Everybody over 40. The best in the world. But no, I have no confidence in nothing, I'm not smart, clearly weak, and sucks, and I'm only famous because I call people out, do natty or not videos, and that's it. Cloud chaser, a horrible human being. And I did a video on Chris, and so you defended him because Chris is your boy, and you're not biased because you're only his business partner. Oh, and that bench press record is 529 pounds raw with pause. You got to hold it there and lift it up. And that's 529 pounds, of which I did 13 days after injuring my shoulder, cortisone shot, couldn't move my arm, couldn't train. And I would have bench 550. Well, whatever.
Guinness World Record record-holding powerlifter.
Do you know what record that is?
No, I didn't. I didn't do my research into that one. I will be honest on that. That's the only.
Well, there you go.
For me, that's the most impressive thing on this resume.
That is impressive.
It's true.
And it's impressive if it's true, because, well, I don't want to bother to see if it's true, because I just want to do a video to insult him the whole time. I don't want to actually do a video to compliment him about certain things he's done, like breaking world records and being an actual pro that plays in the top 5. I don't want to do a video where I say negative and bad. I just want to do all bad. Like, Coach Reagan does all bad videos. Like, when he talked about Calum, it was all bad. Everything was tearing him apart. All negative. Never said one positive thing. Or was I fair and impartial? Which one?
These guys are fucking tools, huh? So now that I'm watching this, I'm thinking that they only... Tiger Fitness, whoops. Greg Doucette. I'm thinking they only made this video because they knew he was going to make a response. And they just made this video because they wanted the views and they wanted to, like, get the clout. You know, they knew who was going to make a response and it was going to get them a lot of... Look at the like to dislike. I'm going to leave a dislike here. I'm going to leave a comment. Who is Chris? And where is the video where I spoke about him? Oh, let me see. There is none. So it's great to see how people are calling me out and making up actual lies about me to clout chase when that's exactly what's being done here. For real. These guys are retarded. It's so weird. I wonder why they did this. Like, why would you make this video? Is it really just to like... It's got 388 subscribers. That's a lot. Greg Doucette is killing the YouTube game, but is he legit? Chris Jones has some choice words for him. Well, this is fucking retarded. I wonder, is this all just an op to fucking get people to watch this video? These guys have 338 subscribers. It's hard for me to believe that, like, hard for me to believe these guys are this dumb, right? Like, think about it like this. You have a massive channel, 338 subscribers on YouTube. Greg Doucette, up-and-coming YouTuber, clearly knows his shit, very popular. You could reach out to him and say, hey, let's do a collaboration. Let's do a video together, right? Because the end goal would be the same, right? The end goal would be Greg making a video about them that would get popular and get them a lot of views and clout, right? Instead, you make a video attacking him that's poorly researched, has pretty much no argument against him other than saying that he's talking shit when he's really just stating facts about, well, I mean, I guess he doesn't know for a fact if these people are actually on steroids. It's just his best estimate based on his experience. Can't really call it a fact, but it just seems so so short-sighted and stupid. I don't know. Maybe that'll be my comment that I leave. Let's just type this out really quick. All right, anyway, I'll do this. Well, let me just do it really quick. Use some clout, but will completely turn many people off to ever. Channel could have achieved the same thing by reaching out for a friendly collaboration. I don't know, fucking retarded. Like, what else can I say? Retarded. There we go. Done. All right, let's finish watching this. Whoops.
Was it? I ask you, which did I do? A fair and impartial video where I spoke the truth, or one where I blasted him the entire time?
YouTuber with more than 845,000 subscribers.
That's impressive. That's impressive as shit. But could he have done it as that kid who's going, well, okay, so this set right here, Dan, well, it's this, it's that, it doesn't fit.
It's funny that they voice shame and think it's cool, or they call me a beta cuck and thinks it's cool, and they just insult my girlfriend and thinks it's cool, and it's cool to do every insult, but if I say that somebody's not natural, and clearly anyone who's not a moron can tell that I'm a bad person for saying the obvious. Am I a bad person if I say Mark Lobliner and this other guy are both wearing hats and they're both males? Is that an insult? Well, it could be if they identify not as being male, but I'm pretty sure they're both males, and I think that they would both say that. So if I say the obvious, they are both men sitting down talking about me, is that a hate video, or am I just saying the obvious?
I've done natty or not videos, but they usually end with who cares, just worry about yourself, there's nothing you can control. But his are straight up, like, I viewed a couple of them last night, they're straight up, like, accusatory. Like, they're not great.
I think Lex Little's not natural. Do I care? I care zero if he's natural or not. She's 72 years old. Why shouldn't she take this? She's not promoting the use of anabolics. She doesn't promote PEDs. She says she takes them. She wanted that body. Whatever the heck you want to take, you can take. You're gonna judge. Let's say he's not natural. Does it matter? Is it better that he's not natural and not using drugs and alcohol and looking amazing and feeling amazing? He's not breaking any rules of the competition. Go on easy on this guy. He's only 18 years old. He's only doing this because society's pressures. It's not his fault. You can't expect him to be like, oh, I'm not natural. Not gonna do it. But why wouldn't he take PEDs if he gives him an advantage? He's competing against 20-something-year-old other porn stars who have age on their side. And really, I don't care that he's not natural. It's just everybody wants to know, so I give the people what they want to know. Be interesting if you actually watch them, because y'all have watched them. People are watching my videos. Have you watched my natty or not? Do I make any where I say they're actually natural? And are they bad? Literally, a lot of them I actually say they're natural.
Social media, we're all here because we're trying to sell some shit to y'all. 100%.
Of course, I'm out for money. Everybody knows that. You know I made these videos. Please buy my freaking cookbook and my training book. Watch all the freaking ads. Make me rich. I won't buy it stuff. It's why I bought a new car. Think I'd get that car without the freaking cookbook sales and YouTube ad revenue? Nope. GregDoucette.com for coaching. GregDoucette IB Pro. Bloop it up too.
Interesting. I wonder why he didn't take that opportunity to go after them and say the only reason you're pissed off is because I'm taking money out of your mouth. And that's really what it comes down to, you know? That's what it's all about. I don't know anything about this guy, Mark Lobliner, or fucking the other guy who's with him. or Chris. I don't know who that guy is either, but the only reason I would bet the only reason these guys are mad is because when somebody because what's the problem is that fitness professionals, most people in the fitness industry who have that fucking bubble look, they're on roids for sure. Most of them, 99.9% of them are, right? Unless you're you have freakish genetics, which is, they all have freakish genetics anyway, and they roid anyway. So most of them are on roids. Most of them are selling something or promoting something from other companies that are not fucking steroids, and they're not SARMs. Nobody promotes SARMs because that's also gray area, gray market bullshit, right? You're not actually allowed to promote those for human consumption, as far as I know. So when somebody like him comes out and says, actually, yeah, the only way you can look like that is with steroids, all these guys, they get pissed off and they are losing money. Really, it's threatening their business model. Because now what's going to happen is that when somebody thinks, oh, should I buy this guy's fucking whatever the fuck he's selling? Well, let me look at him. Can he achieve that look without steroids? Because Greg, I just watched, a bazillion Greg Doucette natty or not videos, and all of these guys who have the roided out look are apparently on steroids, according to Greg Doucette. So these guys must be too. So why the fuck should I buy their shit? They're not even disclosing the fact that they're on anything. So they're fucking liars, and we don't trust them, and we don't like them. And in this day and age, with the internet the way it is today, where when you upload a piece of content, it is available for everybody in the world to dissect, or everybody with an internet connection to look at and analyze and dissect and discuss openly. What do you think is going to happen? You can't fool the internet. You can't fool the hive mind. You can't. It doesn't work like that. That's why people are calling out, the current world situation with the pandemic, right? That's why people are calling that shit out, because you can't fool everybody. It's not that easy. It's just not. Everybody in the world's looking at something. You think you can trick everyone? No, it doesn't work like that. And yeah, at the end of the day, who cares? That's really the crazy part. It's like, who cares if Cali Muscle's on fucking enough roids to kill a horse? Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. You want to do it, bro? Go ahead. Fine. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares if this guy does it. Any of these other people that he mentioned. But the issue, the reason they're mad is because when you expose the fact that that's what these people are doing, and that is that their physical aesthetic would not be achievable without that, then you're pretty much negating the importance of everything else they're doing, even though that's not 100% true. You still need to train hard, and the way you train does make a difference, and the way you eat and the other supplements you take, those do make a difference. But you can take all of those things away and still have the fucking steroids and get closer to the way you look now than if you did it the opposite way and you took away the steroids and you kept everything else. Right? So anyway, I kind of just wanted to make this video to point that out. And, Greg Doucette clearly doesn't need me to fucking defend his honor, really. He's got legions of very happy fans who appreciate his videos. I don't agree with everything that he says, specifically some of the stuff on nutrition, but who cares? You know what I mean? I don't agree with anybody on everything fitness-wise, I don't think. Of course not. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to make that video. What do you guys think about this? Did you even know any of this drama was going on? What do you think about it? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.